appear fully formed without the prior antecedent stages. Now we know that these stages must have existed because the arts of writing, mathematics, musical composition, astronomy, navigation, basket weaving, and pyramid building don't just come into being overnight. Even the arts of warfare and empire building and all that that entails must come from somewhere. But if a person has not gone out and spent some time studying the ancient megaliths or the great cities of the world, the ancient cities of the world, they may be excused for accepting the fallacy that everything that is advanced and culturally and technically chic does originate from the time of the Industrial Revolution or perhaps the Renaissance. But those who have spent quality time at such locations know that that just does not hold any weight. And that was certainly the case for me after studying the mythologies of Ireland and the rest of the world. Cultures, beliefs, and inventions with no apparent antecedents. That's right, folks. We have races and nations appearing out of nowhere, fully fledged, and then disappearing into the mystery, the mists of history. And then we have these experts of the modern day trying to deny and even trash the idea that we've had advanced civilizations in the pre-flood, pre-diluvian times. But that's not all. We've got men with domesticated horses. These are cave paintings, cave images in which we see human beings with domesticated horses many thousands of years before we're told that that came into being. We have the Lussac carvings. This is in France, in which we see men and women wearing hats, trousers, and skirts 15,000 years ago. And that's not a joke. That is actually images that have been discovered at Lussac in France. We have concrete that is 7,000 years old. We have the Japanese Jomon people making pottery over 16,000 years ago, and their pottery created by them, has been found as far away as Ecuador. We've got footprints in 60-million-year-old stone. People familiar with the works of Michael Cremo, Forbidden Archaeology. The alternative historians are now discovering this fact. In Zimbabwe, we've got an entire city there, the ruins of which have been discovered. They're 50,000 years old, and the stones that make the city walls are in perfect alignment. You couldn't even insert a blade in between them. There's absolutely nobody in the professional world who knows or who can account for the origin of these ruins in Zimbabwe and Africa. And I've said many times to audiences in all parts of the world that I've spoken in front of that the true occult history of Africa is something that still has to be told in our world. These images on the caves show men fighting dinosaurs. Now, how can that be? All over the world, we're told, in every school and college and in most textbooks, we're told that dinosaurs predate mankind by millions of years. And yet images have been found, no less, images have been found showing men in combat with dinosaur-like creatures. We have coral deposits brought up from the depths of the ocean, fathoms